I'm Joe, and I don't get it. So, over the last few weeks, I've been talking about some heavier stuff, constitutional rights, political systems. Um, I think tonight I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about something a little more lighthearted. So, um, I've been thinking a lot about this. I have raised uh, children, um, and a big part of raising those children was, playing outside, going fishing, hunting, camping. Uh, I watch a lot of online videos. I spend a lot of time playing video games. Um, my kids enjoy playing video games, something we share, but they also enjoy hunting, fishing, going out on the boat, um, camping, building fires, sitting around, shooting shit. And my grandkids, well, I mean, my grandson is not even a year old yet, but my granddaughter, um, her parents have relegated her to screen time being an hour a day during the week and a couple hours on the weekends. Most of the time, she is playing outside when she's not doing lessons. She's also being homeschooled. And we'll get into public school systems at a later date because I have plenty of opinions about that. However, I do notice a lot um, of children, um, nieces and nephews, cousins, uh, second cousins, whatever, family members that don't have the same. I don't want to call them priorities, but I guess that's the best way to put them. Priorities of spending time outside in nature, doing, you know, outdoorsy stuff. Um, a lot of I've noticed a lot of screen time, and I don't get it. I don't understand, um, especially with children, the need to occupy their entire day staring at a screen. The irony is not lost on me that I'm doing this and posting videos on uh, the internet, spending a lot of time on the internet. However, I think I've personally found a balance between screen time and outdoor time. Um, I think it's much more important that we um, get children away from screen time. Um, I don't know. I don't get. I, I get it. I don't know off the top of my head. I can probably look it up, but um, this is more of a conversation. So I know there are studies out there, especially recently, that have talked about the detriment on developing brains spending large, copious amounts of time online in front of a screen, attention spans lowering, a plethora of issues when it comes to spending, you know, time online, um, without any sort of balance. And I don't like to place blame. I mean, you know, to each their own. Every person's different. Every parent raises their child different. However, I believe it's a detriment to future generations to just let them be raised by digital devices. I mean, you know, I don't know how many of you out there have had the experience of going out and throwing a line in the water. Or let's say even more basic, you know, putting a pair of shoes on, pair of pants on, and walking through the woods. If you live in the city, walk through a park. There's got to be a park somewhere. Just, for lack of a better term, touch grass every once in a while. Um, get out in nature, smell the, you know, air coming off of trees, coming off of the grass, you know, near a body of water. It, it reinvigorates you. I don't know how else to put it. It invigorates you being outside. Um, because I know not everybody has access to, wilderness. I am blessed enough to be close enough to wilderness and have access to lakes and rivers, and I grew up down the shore in New Jersey, so I grew up on the beach. Um Now I live in the middle of the country out in the sticks, so I now best of both worlds. Um but there's just something to be said about going outside and taking a walk through a park, through the woods, on the beach, um, down a riverbank, around the lake. There's also benefits to throwing a line in the water, catching a fish, teaching somebody how to catch a fish, how to prepare a fish after you catch it, how to cook a fish, you catch your own food. Uh, it, again, it's taking a step back, you know, even if you don't have a large piece of property, just a couple of, you know, $3 pots from Walmart or something, put some dirt in it and grow some herbs or vegetables that you can eat and have a sense of accomplishment. These are also really great things to teach kids. If you have children, I highly recommend teaching them some of these basics. Um, you know, my boys can start a fire, um, catch their own food, uh, if need be. They can take care of themselves and their families. If the shit hits the fan, I have true faith that they will be absolutely fine. Um, but again, I understand not everybody has the opportunity to make a go out of it in the wilderness of all places. Um, so that said, there are still things you can do to spend some time outdoors. Like I said, take a walk in a park. Um, as rough as it is, financially speaking nowadays, even if you could take a vacation, you know, you live in the United States. I don't think, no matter where you're at in the United States, you're never that far away from some wilderness, some outdoorsy wilderness areas. Um, from New York to California, you know, Michigan to Texas. Yeah, you're never that far away from some sort of outdoorsy area. And I'm not saying you have to go camping overnight. I think it's a very good way to reset, unplug. Um, this we today, our society today, and globally speaking, is, in my opinion, way too plugged in. Again, the irony is not lost, but uh, yeah, I just think the art of spending time outside, the art of being able to navigate, start a fire, catch food, forage for food, grow your own food. Um, I think these practices are quickly disappearing, and it's a scary thing to me. I don't get it. I don't understand how modern modern people um don't even have the basic tools for survival without um technology and or current conveniences. um I am guilty of, you know, ordering up DoorDash on occasion when I don't feel like cooking or the wife doesn't feel like cooking. um so modern conveniences are nice, but they shouldn't be your they shouldn't be your go-to. Cooking, even cooking your own food. Whew. Um, I love my kids. I love my daughter-in-laws. Um, and they're learning. They are learning. I think they cook some wonderful food. Um, and they're learning. I'm actually learning, well, my wife is learning a lot from one of our daughter-in-laws about canning. Although my wife did canning when she was younger, my daughter-in-law is, whew, the flippin' whiz at it. She cans everything, and it's delicious. Um, but we always, I mean, that's a beautiful thing about life, is there's always something new to learn. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. The topic is go outside, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. You know, unplug. You know, don't take this with you. You know, leave it in the house. Go outside. Leave it in the car. Go for a walk in the park. Uh, you know, this device that, you know, whether you're watching me on a phone or on a PC, on whatever, turn it off every once in a while. Unplug. Go outside. Touch grass. Take a deep breath. Inhale some oxygenated air. And really, really try to get away. Get outside, um, into the woods, to the beach. If you can, throw a pole, well, a line in the water, catch a fish or two. If you have children, teach children how to do it. It's a fun thing to do together. Um, I know I'm rambling. I'm repeating myself over and over again. I just this particular subject means a lot to me because I was again blessed as a child to learn how to go out, and I went fishing with my father. I went camping with my father. Uh, I didn't start hunting until I was older and after I met my wife, but um, I did go fishing a lot. Um, I learned uh, how to start a fire with sticks. Um, I learned how to. I mean, currently, um, one of my favorite ways to start a fire is, you know, uh, flint and steel. I have the um, striker there, and the cool thing is, this particular knife um, has the notch cut out up top, so you don't damage your blade striking it. Anyways, um, I don't know. I just think it's cool watching the sparks fly and then a flame pop up. Uh, so yeah, that's what this conversation's about. I know tagline is I don't get it, and I really don't. I don't understand. Right. I do understand the dopamine hits that we get when we're playing video games. I love playing video games. I have Steam, I have a PS5, I have an Xbox. Um I truly enjoy video games. However, enjoying video games and letting them completely consume every waking moment you're not working or um, spending time with your family is I don't understand it. I don't get it. Or in lieu of spending time with your family, I don't get it. Um I truly enjoy going outside, and I know not it's not for everybody. I'm just saying I'm not saying you have to spend days and days in the woods, or you have to, hunt down a grizzly bear and wrestle it to get your own meat. I'm not saying any of that. It just at the very simplest, go outside, sit on a patio and take a fresh breath. Drink a glass of water, enjoy the sunlight, touch grass, unplug, reset. Would I recommend going camping? Yes. And I mentioned it earlier, but one of my favorite things about camping in of itself is you you truly, or in my experience, I truly feel like my whole body is resetting. Um, any type of insomnia I'm having disappears. My circadian rhythm resets. I get sleepy, soon after the sun goes down. I'm awake as the sun is coming up. Like, you your body just resets. And I understand it's not possible for everybody to do it out there. However, it's not super expensive. I mean, purchasing a tent can be nowadays, but I don't know. I just, at the very least, go outside, take some deep, fresh breaths, take a walk. If you're in the city or in the suburbs, find a park, take a walk through the park, Lean down, put your hands on the earth itself, feel the grass under your fingers. I'm not saying you have to take your shoes off and walk barefoot. Feels really nice when you do, but it's not necessary. Just touch the earth. Feel, I don't know, peace it brings. Unplug. Make sure your children unplug. That's important too. That's probably more important. Anyways, I love you all. I don't get it. Everybody have a wonderful evening, day, whatever time it is. Thank you for watching. Please share, comment, subscribe, like. I love you all. Have a good evening.